and welcome to my next reaction to the Clone Wars. So today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna get a whole story done in one day, just 2 episodes. I'm kind of excited about that. Now, the past few stories have been pretty intense. We've had a lot of intense stuff, some really great things. Even the last story probably wasn't my favorite story ever, but I thought it was still really interesting and hit on some important kind of themes and relationships and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get into this one. Let's get into it.
There is only one person in the Republic I will meet with.
Oh! Who is it?
Representative Binks? Why would the Queen of Bardotta request the presence of Jar Jar Binks?
I'm afraid she would not say, but she impressed on the Senate the urgency of their situation.
Okay.
And what exactly is the trouble with Bardotta?
Several
We're doing this.
Yet, unlike the Jedi or Sith, they are warriors. They are not.
That's interesting.
Intuition. However, thieves, the Jedi were named by the Dagoyan.
The Dagoyan masters believe the Jedi took the children against their will. We were labeled as kidnappers.
Chancellor, are you volunteering to undertake this mission, Master Windu?
If the council agrees, yes.
No, not Mace. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for this dynamic. I'm not ready. This is not, oh no, not
Do
this.
not touch anything.
The Queen is Misa Paolo. Misa known her for a longer time.
Something I've never thought I'd say, but Binks' outfit is, I mean, Jar Jar's killing it with the fashion today. Okay.
The Queen did not request your presence, Jedi.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Misa with Misa.
Representative Binks, you are an honored guest of the Queen. Come.
Representative Binks of the Republic, you were requested to come here alone. Why have you brought this Jedi to Bardotta?
This Jedi!
Julia. Master and Mace is Misa humble servant.
Very well. Jedi. Because Jar Jar
Oh
makes
no, what is
vouches
this episode already?
Our beloved Dagoyan masters are disappearing one by one.
Oh
And
god!
if they are... It's been a long time, my love. Come.
Oh.
Meditate with me.
Oh!
So our minds may be as one.
Did she say my love? Oh, she said my love? Oh. Okay. Get it.
Perhaps appealing to the Dagoyan. His mind is.
Well, my mind would be more at ease if I knew what they've been up to.
They're probably up to all sorts.
I'm here to see Representative Binks.
Oh, they're actually doing
Jar Jar, I asked you here because I trust
type
you.
of
Because
Tai
I
Chi.
know you will be...
You will let me inside.
You should know better, Master Jedi. That will not work on a Dagoyan.
Oh. Well. He's just gonna break it down. He's just gonna... Nope. Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh boy.
But what I saw was shocking. I stumbled upon a terrible plot.
Excuse the intrusion, Your Majesty.
I will not excuse you. They
Ah,
are the gods who told you to
I
enter.
will not.
You see, Jar Jar, these Jedi are deceptive.
They're
As I
sneaky
said.
sneakers.
Julia, she's so trusting only Misa. Oh, and now Ursa. A little.
Or not at
You
all.
must under...
Master and Mace, come quickly! She's a god! Pretty is god!
Oh my
Calm
god.
yourself.
The drama. Jar Jar.
Misa taking my loyal helper, Master and Mace, and we finding the Queenie and bringing her back into USA.
Yay.
Here's your weapon, Master Jedi. Let us hope you do not have to use it.
At least they give him his weapon. Guess that's-
From Garurud Bardotta.
Look, a piece of the Queenie Julia's headdress.
What?
Oh no, Misa disappearing.
Oh my god. Literally disappearing. Okay. Gone. Gone with the wind. going on? Oh my god! They're just hanging up there?
You'll never free yourself. We are doomed to
Again
be
with the drama.
sacrificed to Marmora.
Jar Jar,
Misa here to rescue you, sir.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
they are stealing the Force.
Now shall the Frank One Clan steal your essence.
I mean, I don't even know what to make of this episode. This is crazy. Luckily, this guy's got a lot of force. So much force. Okay.
Misa need to save the Queenie.
Go!
You know, we don't see Mace in action too often, but he is quite impressive whenever he is in action.
Misa no Bombad warrior, but Misa swearing to find you, Sir Queenie, with the help of Misa Bombad Paulo, Master and Mace.
Jar Jar, maybe it's this place, but you're starting to make sense to me.
Well, okay.
If the containment spear has gathered enough of the living force as you suggest, I will be able to sense its location. If we find the spear, we will find the queen.
Okay, Jack. Misa make a Bombad team, Master and Mace.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Who are you? Jar Jar. Jar Jar, where are you?
Oh.
Unhand me.
Sleep.
No. No.
Oh, goodness.
We must remain calm and let the force guide us.
But maybe using the Force taking too long and they're getting away.
Oh.
No. And the sphere, I see it. And the queen. Let's go.
Wait.
They didn't take that long.
Misa not rushing you.
That was before we knew where we were going. Now, the chase is on.
Oh, the chase is on. This is such an odd duo. I
Misa getting a creeping feeling.
can't even put it into
Do
words.
not center.
No, thank you. Misa already got one of those.
Jar Jar, help!
Oh, oh boy.
Master and Mace, come quick.
Wait!
Really gonna rush into things. Great. Oh my god. Oh god, guys. What's it? Stop shouting so they know where you are. Oh my goodness. Oh my god! They do not fuck around. Oh my god. You're destroying your own buildings and shit. Like, jeez.
Stop them.
Wow. I mean, these people have friends everywhere. Charger!
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Wow. Look at you. Oh boy. Well now.
Queenie, Misa coming.
Well, all
Why are you
right.
stealing?
The Great Mother, she will deal with you, Jedi. You will see.
Oh boy.
Have a nice nap.
Mace is coming with all the one-liners during this story.
You're lucky I had no time to argue.
Don't worry, they're coming. Bitch!
At last, you are here.
You may rise. Do you have the living sphere?
Oh my goodness. It just got very interesting.
When the lenses are aligned, the energy will rip your spirit from you, and I will gather it here.
Wow.
With the combined power of your
boy.
spirit, I will become more powerful than any Sith or Jedi.
Oh! Okay, mother. Whew, goodness. Oh, God. Always touching something. Huh? I mean, why not?
Look, Lisa found a bang boomerang.
Nice work. You named the Jedi and the Gungan.
Jar Jar!
Lisa, here, Queenie.
Jar Jar. This will be interesting. Okay. Okay then.
There's no match for my magics.
Holy moly. Have some control over that before you start waving it around. I mean, I just, okay. Oh shit. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, here. Oh my god! Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good. And they all died. Gosh. What the fuck? What the fuck? But really, what the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Jar Jar.
Lisa never lets anything happen to you, Queenie.
Oh,
Your
so
Highness.
sweet.
Jar Jar, I wanted to tell you. I knew you would stop her.
You should
Oh.
be thanking Master and Mace.
Perhaps this is a new beginning for the Bardottans and the Jedi.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay, I'm not entirely clear here, but the mother, our Mamba Jamba, did she die? Is that how she goes out? Because I don't know how I feel about that. For such a I feel like iconic, powerful but maybe she'd seem. Did she die? Somebody let me know, because I don't know how I feel about that. So let me know. Well, I guess don't let me know if that's spoilers and stuff. But, she just showed up out of nowhere at the end of that. You know what I mean? I was very interested by it, but she just came out of nowhere, did a little some magic, some witchy witch, and then died. I mean, God. All right, let's talk about the rest of this story. Which who knows what I'm gonna say next? I don't. Okay, so. Not a duo I thought I'd get. I really surely didn't. And I think if they could play a little bit more on the fact, they did a little bit, I don't want to say that they didn't, but play a little bit more on the whole idea of Jar Jar's really kind of goofy and klutzy and all of this stuff, and Mace is very, very serious. Of course, they did play on it. But I'm not entirely sure the dynamic really knocked it out of the park. what I will say is that I don't dislike Jar Jar episodes as I feel like some people in the fandom do. But after a while it can get exhausting of the like touching things you shouldn't, and then like, you know. But that's just the hijinks of Jar Jar, you know. But, you know, Mace was always a character that I really wanted to get a little bit more focused on throughout the Clone Wars, and I didn't really get that too much, barely. And I gotta say, I don't really feel like he was that focused. I mean, mainly we saw that he was kind of annoyed at Jar Jar and annoyed at being kind of put off to the side. There was this sort of running joke of like, Jar Jar is very respected and Mace isn't that so funny? And so that was, you know, like a big portion, particularly in the first part of this episode. And then they really threw these two characters into, I mean, craziness. What I will say that I really kind of did enjoy about this story was the focus on people having the Force, or having the, you know, strong sense of the Force, or however you want to put it, but not really trusting the Jedi, not really going down that path and kind of taking their own path with it. I found that to be really fascinating. I wish that, I mean, it was focused on, so I don't want to say I wish it was focused on more. Maybe, you know, I just found that to be the most interesting part of the episode, I guess, or the story. But yeah, I feel like with Mace, a lot, whenever there's an episode focused on him, or he's used in an episode more, which really has been only a handful of times, like a couple of times really, it's very action heavy, which is fine, because I think they're really trying to establish that he's a really great fighter. And, you know, it's kind of hilarious because I believe I've said this in the past in Clone Wars reactions, but I'm always just like, why is he not like in the front lines more? But maybe, you know, you climb the ranks and that's kind of how it goes, I guess. But it's just kind of interesting because sometimes he can really handle shit. And I did really like it, especially at the end of the first episode, that his whole, you know, kind of getting Jar Jar out of being sacrificed or whatever was pretty impressive. The Queen situation with the Jar Jar, and I mean, that was quite something. I don't know what to make of this. I really don't. You know, it definitely seems to be, as in comparison to previous stories, a little bit weaker of a story. But I can't say that it wasn't enjoyable. There were things that I liked about it. There were things that were fine, and, you know, there was stuff to enjoy. And, you know, I don't know how I felt about that dynamic, though. And I don't know. I think, you know, they're both kind of fairly like middle of the road characters for me. But you know what I think? Sadly, and I don't want to offend people, but a lot of times when they are on screen, Jar Jar or Mace, they're kind of one note, in the sense of like they kind of have a purpose for the scene. They're not one of the more fleshed out, very complex characters. And I don't think that this added to kind of their one note thing. I think they just kind of stayed in the lane of Mace is very serious and likes to get things done. He was being a little bit more accepting as Jar Jar as a team, but in general, I think he still kind of had that personality, and Jar Jar still had his personality, and it kind of just stayed the same. So I think for me, that was probably where it could have been interesting to maybe explore them a little bit more throughout the story, but in general, it was okay. It wasn't, you know, I don't think up to par of the other stories that we've seen recently, but at the same time, you know, I would probably say it was still enjoyable to watch, you know, and they made it short and sweet, which I think is good and key. I think maybe if this was like a few parts, that it would have been a little bit rougher to get through. But still fine, enjoyable, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.